I tricked ya. I was intentionally muted. I was trying to hype. I did call this a scuff stream. I haven't been here in a minute. It's been like a month. How are you guys? I've missed you guys so much. Let me know if the sound is too loud. I had the game sound going until I hit go live, and then that game crashed because Red Dead hates me. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna play anything tonight. I just missed you guys, and I just wanted to come and yap and let you guys know that I'm still alive and I'm doing well and hear what you guys have been up to. And but I thought, why not do some thieving while we're at it? I haven't played Red Dead in a minute, and I've been missing it. I don't know why. It's such a fun game. I think I just miss accidentally killing someone while trying to wave at them. You know, in what other universe does that happen? I missed you too. I'm sorry that I've been gone. I've been busy. Life has been good. Guys, I have a pet bread now. I've so much to catch you up on. There's been so much. But to start, let me say I have a giant thermos of nice, cold, refreshing water and a very large glass of blueberry wine from Pacific Fruit Vineyards, which you can find at your local Aldi. Pacific Vineyards, sponsor me, please. I love your wine. Okay, what was, let's see, where do I even begin? So much has happened. There's a whole bunch of fire trucks outside my house last night, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I panicked a little bit, and I was like, why are there so many fire trucks? What's going on? All my neighbors came out on their lawn. And so I'm nosy, so I also went out on my lawn and was like, well, hi, everybody that I never talked to. What's going on? Turns out someone had, I guess they'd report a house fire, but then by the time the entire police station or fire station showed up, they had it under control. So that's the most recent exciting event that happened in my vicinity. So everybody's fine, which is the best case scenario. Also, with how many fire trucks showed up, that tells me that it was a really slow night, which is also great news. So it was just one of those like nice, exciting events where you're like, I have a story to talk about now, but not at anybody's expense. Which is always my favorite. I don't know, are you guys as nosy as I am when you see like stuff going on outside? That you're like, I gotta know. I gotta know what's going on. I gotta go ask questions. By the way, thank you so much for the resub, Scott. Thank you. I was working on new emotes last night. I had an idea. I'm gonna make one for the jar. I decided I'm definitely making a jar emote. But I need to get a new jar because the giant pickle jar that I had, I actually have used now for my bread starter. I'm way behind to the bread trend that everybody was on in 2020. This time is irrelevant at this point. Back in the COVID days, when everybody was trapped at home, apparently starting your own sourdough was a huge thing. I somehow completely missed that. So I started my own bread starter a few weeks ago. His name is Breadly. He's probably about 5 weeks old now, I'd say. He's delicious. Every time I've made something from him, it's just been so good. So I've been baking my own white bread every week, and then I made some like cinnamon bread out of him, and it's really cool. It's like having a pet, but it gives you delicious food every few days. It's really simple. I thought it was gonna be complicated. Every video I watched was like chefs going into the deep chemistry of yeast and how yeast works, and I was like, that's too much for me. What do I do? So I found one that is it's called Amish friendship bread, It's really simple. You just kind of throw a whole bunch of stuff into a Ziploc bag, and you like mash the bag up every day, and then every 5 days you feed the bread, which sounds way more menacing than it actually is. You just give it like a cup of flour and a cup of milk and a cup of sugar, and then it's happy. It's a happy bread. Hey, Sandman! Hello! How are you? I'm glad to hear that you got your letter. I had been worrying about it. It had come up in my mind like multiple times over the last week, and I was like, do I reach out and ask? And then I was like, well, maybe like the post office, because I didn't drop it off like at a post office, right? I'm very paranoid about my safety, so I drove very far from my house to go find somewhere to drop off this letter. And I walked into like, I think it was a UPS store or something, and they just had a little flap on the door, and it didn't even specifically say mail. It was just a flap in a mail location. And I was like, I'm going to assume that that's a mail drop off. And I dropped it in there. And when I hadn't heard back, I was like, oh no. Did I just throw out this letter filled with my very valuable stickers in it? The anxiety was very real. So I'm glad that it made it to you safely. And I hope you enjoyed it. It was nice to see the cute little photos of your girls with the stickers. I have so many. I don't know where they keep coming from. They just keep manifesting in my house. No, don't worry about it. Holiday season was busy for everybody. So much busy. Cup of blood. No, I have not made any blood sacrifices to my starter yet. I might. We'll see if that's what he requires. I'm still getting to know him. You know, he's only like 5 weeks old. He's just coming into this world. He's figuring out who he is. I'm figuring out who he is. We're building a rapport. I think he's a little underfed right now. He doesn't smell as, like, yeasty, I guess. He doesn't smell like beer. And apparently your sourdough is supposed to smell like beer. And he just smells like bread. Not super yeasty bread, just like a sweet bread. So, I'm a little nervous I'm gonna kill him. Honestly, I'm very nervous it's gonna happen, and I'll have to start a new one. And I'm gonna be sad about that. But then I'll have Bredley too, or son of Bredley. You know, so that'll be interesting. I did give, so this particular bread type, it like every 10 days it multiplies, and you have to use either a lot of it or you have to give some of it away. That's why it's called a friendship bread. It's kind of like those, you guys remember those email chains back in like the 2000s where it was like, send this to 6 friends or you're gonna die in your sleep. It's like that, but with bread. So I gave Dan some bread. He came over a few weeks ago. I was like, will you come over here and will you have this bread? Please make something with it. Like, please be my guinea pig. Test the bread. So he kept sending me updates. He's like, I'm making the bread. Here's my roommate eating the bread. It was so cute. It was so wholesome. So I've decided that everyone in my vicinity is getting bread for Christmas. Especially everyone gluten intolerant. I'm like, here you go. Go die at your happiest with some bread. Bredley too. Electric Boogaloo. I was trying to think of better, like, bread names. I wanted a good pun, obviously. So I was thinking Bredley Cooper. And then I was trying to think of, like, what's a similar last name that, like, could rhyme with Cooper but has to do with bread. And genuinely, I was thinking of you guys. I was like, I'm drawing a blank, but I know that the Spiderlings will come up with something wonderful for this, and I was beating myself up about it. It was really funny that I was talking to a coworker, and I was telling her about the bread that I started. And she was like, oh, Bredley Cooper? And I was like, yeah, that's what I named him. And she said, my friend has a bread starter, and she named him Bredley Cooper, so now I just feel really unoriginal. But, I mean, it's kind of the perfect name, though. You know when you just look at somebody and you're like, you look like a Jeff, you know? And I guess bread just looks like a Bredley. It's cool, though. I made pancakes, cinnamon bread. I made pie crusts, but I froze them. I'm gonna pie next week. I have a pie date. I have a friend that I invite over every year, and we bake pies together, and we watch really terrible Hallmark Christmas movies, like the bad ones, like the ones that you need to be drinking alcohol while you watch it because it's just so bad. And so this year we're watching Hot Frosty, which, if you don't know, is a Netflix movie about a hot snowman that comes to life. And I think he falls in love with the small town widow that brings him to life. I don't know. It seems controversial. It definitely seems problematic in a real world scenario. But is it boring? It looks boring. It looks boring. Yeah, no, these are not meant to be entertaining. That's why we pair it with baking, because we're usually very invested in the baked goods in front of us. Pies can be complex sometimes, especially if you're making the crust from scratch. So it's one of those things where it's like one of us will like kind of be half paying attention and the other one will be doing something baking related. And if the person paying attention catches something funny, they get the baker's attention and then we watch it. So we've done this for a few years now. We have a pretty good routine going on. We know what to expect. We know that there's going to be a lot of wine involved and a lot of really bad jokes. And it's wonderful. It's so fun. It's one of the holiday traditions that I really, really look forward to. How is your guys' holidays? How is everybody's American Thanksgiving? Remind me, when is Canadian Thanksgiving? I want to say it's before American Thanksgiving, right? Isn't it like the beginning of November? I'm Googling it. Oh my goodness! Story, hi! Welcome everybody! Hello! Hi! My name's Malicandre. I'm a dark elf. I'm drinking wine and talking about bread. So if that's your vibe, you're in the right place. How was your stream? What were you playing? I hope you had a good one. The Bubble Buds. Oh my god, is that your guys' community name? That's so fucking cute. Oh my god, I love it. Just chatting? Hell yeah. Getting all yappy. That's the vibe. Those are the funnest streams, in my opinion. That's when shit gets weird sometimes. Everybody, what was the strangest thing that they said on stream? If you had to take like one clip entirely out of context, hit me with it. How weird did it get over there? Because I know over here, if somebody just popped in for a second and heard me rambling, they would hear some pretty unacceptable things, most likely. I'm doing good. It's my first stream in, like 6 weeks, I think. It's been a while. The holiday seasons came hard and fast, and they hit me like a semi-truck, like a semi-truck hitting a deer, and I was that deer. So, yeah, I'm just I feel like I finally put my head on straight this past week. I had the flu previously, like last week, and then recovering from that, I was like, okay, it's time. I've missed everyone. I need to stream. I need to catch up. I need to see what everybody's doing. I need to hear the hot goss. Okay? I have not been keeping up with the internet or anything on the internet. What's going on? What's new? I've heard like 4 news stories in the past, I don't know, month. And they're probably the same ones that you guys heard. But oh my goodness. Oh, Ellie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the web. You're a little spiderling. We're giving out free juice tonight. It's blueberry flavored, but only if you're 21 and over. Otherwise, you can have hot chocolate. Honestly, you can have hot chocolate if you're over 21 as well. It's not reserved for people under 21. Era almost threw hands with 10, 12-year-olds. Wait, for trying to climb on a roller coaster? Justified. Absolutely. If I was a jury and that case came before me, justified. Absolutely. You're totally innocent. Throw hands. That's how they're going to learn. Listen, 12-year-olds are little shits. I say that as someone who was once a 12-year-old. They're awful. We were awful. You ever want to send a blight to someone? Send them a bunch of preteens. A bunch of preteens who have had way too much Mountain Dew and are way too confident of what little they have. About to get a kill streak. You're about to unlock an achievement right there. Absolutely. But they want the cops to arrest her. Yo, low-key though? Not even low-key. High-key. That's my biggest fear of ever starting any sort of debacle in public. There are so many times that people have been rude and I'm like, I should hit you right now. And I'm like, but jail is a real thing. And I'm a scared little bitch with an anxiety disorder. Don't put me around that many people, please. Don't do it. Eldaver, hi! How are you? How's your holidays been? I'm doing good. I'm glad to be streaming again. I was really nervous. I came home from work and I went for a run. Oh, Cobalt, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the web. You want some juice? It tastes like blueberries. And it's funky. Like a good funky. Like a 1970s fun club funky. Not like old moldy bread funky. You know? I've gone off on a tangent and forgotten what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely, Arrow. Go get some food and some rest. I'm so sorry. There's never any obligation to stay and hang around. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me tonight. I appreciate it. I hope that they were wonderful to you. I'm gonna bother them for a while. Next, I don't know, hour or so, they get to watch me stumble around as a drunk cowboy shooting people. Arthur's not drunk, but I will be. I will be the drunk person operating the cowboy. Yes, absolutely that kind. It's absolutely that kind of juice. This one is from, I'm a real classy dame, so I get my wine at Aldi. And this one is Pacific Fruit Vineyards Sweet Blueberry. It ran me about $3.99, which is on the higher side for the wines that I partake in. But it is delicious. It's very sweet, though. It tastes like grape juice. It really does. Playing Space Marine 2 is way harder to control while you're high. Dude, everything is. Did you see the Warhammer trailer? I think it dropped today. I don't know. I saw it today. I got home and my husband was immediately like, watch this trailer. And I was like, oh, come on, man. I just gotta hear it. And then I was like, oh shit, that's so fucking cool. I should go back and rewatch it. It looked good. I know nothing about that universe, but it looks so fun. Oh, Sandman, thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah. Start abusing the emotes. Spread them like wildfire so that the people might know. $3.99 wine? Yep. Oh no, I had to take out a loan to get this. I'll be paying it back for the next 12 years. With a lot of interest. But it's worth it. You guys are worth it. I'm gonna share my fancy, classy wine with y'all. He's also 10 feet tall and can eat half a cow in one sitting. That one I can attest to. Here's the thing. I don't know where he puts all the food. We just got back from Subway. He came home with 2 footlongs. Gone. Instantly gone. And the worst part is, I say the worst part, I'm not complaining, but it's upsetting to me that he still has all of the abs. Like they're all there. It's like somebody took a muffin tin and like pressed it into his body to sculpt perfectly shaped abs. And I'm like, how do you do that? Where are all of your carbs going? I don't understand. It's not fair. Meanwhile, I look at Bradley and gain 5 pounds. Worth it though. Worth it. That bread's delicious. I haven't actually gotten into the game yet, so no one has deeply offended my feelings. Which means that no one has been sacrificed to the etiquette gods yet. I don't even know if I still remember how to hold a gun in this game. I tried looking through the key bindings while the starting screen was going through, and it was not helpful. It was pretty fun. Yeah, for anybody that has missed out, there is a clip on the YouTube of, listen, I was being friendly, which is not usually in my nature, but I was having one of those days, and I waved at a guy, and he didn't wave back, so I ran after him, and originally I was just going to verbally confront him about it, you know, be like, hey man, why are you being a dick? But someone recommended that I should get out my lasso, and I was like, I gotta practice my lasso skills. So I tried to lasso him, and then that didn't work, so I think I ended up killing him? No, somebody else came by and was like, I saw that! And so I killed that guy, and then the original guy was like, I saw that! And so then I had to kill him, and then while I was hiding their bodies, somebody else was like, I saw that! And it just kept going from there. It got ugly. And it's not my proudest moment, but that's why I put it on YouTube for everybody to enjoy. I've missed editing videos. It's one of the reasons why I was like, I need to stream this week. I love catching up with people, but I also just really love sitting down and, like, I don't know, trying to create something. I think I've found that I enjoy editing more than I expected to, which is weird because it's so boring. Put all the carbs into his blood. Well, better that than, you know, microplastics. Better than the microplastics. Which, by the way, thank you guys all so much for donating to the charity stream last week. Not last week. Why did I say last week? It was 6 weeks ago? Last stream was the charity stream. I drew a long Furby. I remember that. And we raised like $60 for the American Red Cross, which is super awesome. I really want to do another charity stream again soon, because it was fun and I liked drawing, and it was fun to like try to come up with incentives of like different goals that we can hit, and I think we only hit like 1 or 2. So hey, go foot changed you as a person. Delightful. That was the goal. I need to post it more. I need to come up with something weird. I still wanted to make a drawing of like 2 feet kissing, like tongue kissing, like real gross, like teenagers showing PDA in a strip mall that is going out of business, you know, because that's where it happens. That's when you're out in public. You're like, I'm just trying to enjoy this weird plastic piece of pizza that I've ordered at, you know, the little food court, and those kids over there are kissing so loudly, and it ruins everything. Like between the toes, maybe. I was thinking more of like was it the ball of the foot? It's a real anatomy fact. Carbs are made of glucose. Get your science out of here. This isn't a place for learning. I don't know how. But really, thanks for sharing anatomy facts. I love them so much. I should show you guys sometimes how many anatomy books I have shoved in my house. There's so many. I don't know why I keep getting them. At this point, people just know that I like anatomy, and they just keep bringing over more books. And I love it. I love being able to study the human body. It's fucking weird. It's beautiful, and it works surprisingly well, but it's weird and really beautiful. I don't know, muscles look cool, man. My favorite class that I ever took was an art anatomy class, and we got to go to like a cadaver lab on one of the days, and got to like open a body up and poke around in there. I got to hold a human brain. That was weird. It was very gray. It was a pretty old one, and it was heavy. It was a lot heavier than I thought. That's where you keep all your thoughts. you know? And those are heavy, apparently. Who knew? Let's see, what else has been going on? I've been watching Dan to Dan, if anybody has been watching the new latest hottest anime. I love it. It's so good. I didn't expect it to be such a banger. I've also been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm working my way through that show. I'd seen episodes here and there, but I hadn't ever like watched it start to finish. I think I'm on season 2 right now. I like it. It's funny. It's a very comfy show. I like my comfy shows. My life is chaotic enough. I don't need things to be chaotic in TV as well, unless it's like anime. Anime can be as chaotic as it wants. What else? Oh, I went to go see Wicked. Have you guys seen Wicked yet? I don't know if you guys are big musical fans. I'm a huge fan of Wicked. I don't consider myself like a theater kid, but I can kick it with the theater kids because some of the stuff that they like is actually pretty cool. And Wicked is one of those things. I've seen it, I think 3 or 4 times in person, like on like the stage show and the Broadway tour. It's phenomenal. Every time I've gone, I have left crying. So I was really nervous about the movie coming out, especially with it being split into 2 parts, and especially with Ariana Grande being in it. And I was just like, this... Yeah. But it was really good. I cried within the first, 5 seconds. And it was amazing. You can tell that everybody involved in that film has a huge appreciation for the source material. And that's what we love. If you're going to recreate something, if you're going to try and modify an already existing IP that's very well loved, you have to have respect for the source material or you're going to fuck it all up. Sandman, I was thinking the same thing. I kept telling my husband, I was like, this reminds me of Scrubs so much. You have to watch Scrubs. And he was like, I don't want to watch Scrubs. It's about a hospital and those are depressing. And I was like, no, man, you gotta watch Scrubs. It's just like this. So thank you for the validation that my comparison was not entirely biased. It is the same show in a different setting and a different decade, which I don't like to think about because Scrubs was one of my favorite shows growing up. And now when I look back on it, I'm like, that's fucking old, but so am I. It's so good. I love that the 2 leads are still really close friends and they still do ads together. And I only ever see them together at this point. I love it. It's such a great comfort show. It'll hit you out of nowhere and get real dark. But I feel like that's necessary for a show about hospitals, about the medical industry. It's not supposed to be comfortable all the time. It makes the lighthearted moments feel more... I don't know how to describe it. It makes the funny moments carry more weight because suddenly you realize that a lot of the humor that's happening is just people's coping mechanisms. And that takes it to a whole nother level of I don't know, it's an artistic show. Also, fun fact, the entire thing is shot in that hospital. They bought a hospital and redid some of the rooms to look like houses and sets and stuff, but I think it's every single indoor scene of that show is filmed inside that hospital, and I love that. So creative. Are they still actual IRL best friends? Were they best friends before the show, or did it happen on the set of the show? I'm fine with either answer, I just want to know. Do they have a podcast? Really? Hold on. I've been listening to audiobooks a lot lately. I just canceled my Spotify and I went over to Audible. I'm listening to the Drist series right now. I'm on book 12 or 13, I think. Yeah, Fake Doctors, Real Friends. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Is it good? Is it a good podcast? Podcasts are kind of hit or miss for me. You have pizza? I do want to say yes that I want some, but I have had pizza for the last 2 nights, and I should not have pizza again. I bought a big pizza the other day. I didn't realize how large 24-inch pizza was. But they were like, we're doing 40% off today. Like, what size do you want? And I was like, with the biggest. We'll go with that one. Why not, you know? And it was too big. I had to put it in the trunk of my car. I felt like an idiot. Walking out of the pizza store like, I'm just one person. Why's my pizza so big? It was delicious, though. It was so good. They go through each episode. Okay, so it's kind of like a commentary. I love those. I think I've watched the commentary for the first 4 seasons of Scrubs. It was my comfort show, so I used to just have it on in the background on repeat. I could probably quote every single episode. If I haven't rewatched it in like 7 or 8 years though. I think I'm gonna pick it next. My partner and I, we like swap who gets to choose what show we're gonna watch through, and that fool keeps choosing like 2 season-long shows, and then I'm like, Doctor Who. Kidding, I haven't picked Doctor Who. It is on the list though. It is one that we're gonna watch, but that's a really deeply committed one. So I think I might pick Scrubs next, once we're done with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then after that, we'll probably go back to something really lighthearted and goofy, like SpongeBob SquarePants or something. Most of the cash comes on the special guests. That's so precious. Every interaction I've seen between those actors seems so genuine. Like, you can tell at promotional events when people who work together in Hollywood are like just really good at pretending to be friendly. And that's fine. Like, you can just have a work relationship with people. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, we get along 24/7. That's fine. I'm not going to think less of you as a person or less of your artwork because you choose to just have a professional relationship. But everyone from that show seems like they would show up at each other's house on Thanksgiving with a fresh baked pie. That's the vibes I get. It's wrong. Don't beat your kids. There's so many good quotable lines from that show. And I feel like a few of them have slipped into my daily vocabulary, and at this point I don't even notice. American Dad has done that to me. Right now, that is my I'm going to sleep comfort show. Like, I've put it on so much that I've Pavloved myself. I hear the intro and I start falling asleep. But a lot of the quotes in there have been so good that I've been using them. They're great. If you haven't watched that show, give it a chance. The first few seasons aren't phenomenal, but it is really funny, and there are a few episodes that will really get you. Ooh, Bob's Burgers is a good one. Bob's Burgers sometimes sparks my anxiety a little bit. Only because 90% of the problems would be solved if they just communicated properly with each other. But besides that, it's a wonderful show. It feels so wholesome, and like none of the problems that are going on ever seem that serious. Even though if it was in a real life setting, it would be very serious all the time. Like if you owned your own burger shop and you were like, we're fucking broke all the time, that would be a very stressful situation. Meanwhile, Mustache Man over here is just like, what are you gonna do? Make more burgers. Wrangle your kids. That's a wrangle with an R, not an S. Don't strangle your kids. Don't do that. Although you probably would save some money. No. Funerals are expensive. What were we talking about? Bob Kelso's such a nuanced character. Because, like, you hate him, but you love him, but you hate him. And, like, every hospital, honestly, every group needs someone who's willing to be the asshole. And that's kind of the role that he has accepted in his life. And he really has to walk that fine line of, like, when is it appropriate to be an asshole? Who am I an asshole to? But, like, the end of the day, he's still trying to protect the hospital in general because people aren't going to get better if there's no hospital. But he also can't let everybody get everything all the time because of insurance, which is a whole nother topic that we're not going to dive into today for obvious reasons. But it's a good show. It's heavy. I feel like watching it now as a fully developed adult, I'm probably going to have some different feelings about it. But I'll report back. I'll yap about it. I've been yapping for 41 minutes. Jesus, let's get in this game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't even caught you up on everything. Okay. Does anybody remember what happened last time besides the murder? I remember that there was a bear. Hold on, wait. I have notes somewhere. Where's my tiny notebook? Been keeping notes on this game. I know we met a potential time traveler named Jimmy Brooks, and he gave me a pen. He said that he knew me, and he was like, "You were that guy in that town who did terrible things." And I was like, "Shut your fucking mouth before I take it from you." And he was like, "Never mind, friend. Have a pen." But he gave weird vibes, so I have a feeling we're gonna stumble into him again. I remember that Micah is the fucking worst. We hate him, and I'm looking for any excuse to put a bullet in his head. I remember everybody else in the camp was pretty cool, except for, oh gosh, what's his name? Mustache Man. The big guy. Top dog. What's his name? He's got such a nice vest. And he's got a really cool name. Does anybody remember what it is? It's like Cash or Stash or something. He's got big cult leader vibes, but you know, that's not a problem. Is this my horse? Okay, I have a pistol. I have my fists. We'll just go with the fists.
Come on, girl.
Where am I? What was I doing? Okay, I'm over here. Where is my camp? We'll head back there first, I guess. Try to reorient ourselves. Oh, wait. Did that not set a waypoint? There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I did have a wild night at the bar. I think we got arrested from that. Yes. No autosave? Why not? There are a lot of scenes in that show that hit hard. A lot of them. But I think that's what makes it such a beautiful show. I feel like any piece of art that can spur a genuine emotional reaction in you, like that's the definition of good art right there. If it makes you think or makes you feel, they did their job. Oh, it's raining. I saw a mod for this game today where you can switch out your horse with a giant forest frog.
There we go.
Okay, what's going on? What's happening? Oh. I got you. Now give me your money. Aim weapon. Oh, let's give him some whiskey.
Please.
Oh, look at his.
Take a swig
Oh
of
my
this.
god. Look at his mutton chops. Alright, whoa.
Ain't no healing this one, partner.
Bro, that was my whiskey.
Can't stick. Oh, I get her.
Well. Guys, if you've played this before, was I able to save him? Did I take too long? Or is this just what happens? Please help me remove the guilt from my conscience. Please. have my whiskey back, though? Yeah, pick up my whiskey. That's my whiskey! However, yeah, I don't know if Arthur knows about germs or STDs at this point, but, like, sharing a bottle with a stranger is not... No, pick up the bottle! I don't care about... Can I have my whiskey back? That cost me a whole $1. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna bury this guy. Whatever. What do I do with this body? I guess I'll just hide him over here. Oh, is that his horse? Oh man, can I loot that too? That's awful. Yeah, we'll just put you here, I guess. I don't understand what killed that horse though, because that just looks like a few scratch marks, and that's not a lot of blood. Maybe he's faking it. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge him. Where's my horse at? He died while you were about to make a joke about it? This is on you then. This is you manifested this.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh god. Steering this horse is wonky. Oh, you know what? It's probably because I got my my titty mouse pad back out because I needed the wrist support. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft lately. I really shouldn't say a lot. It's just the game that I have been focusing on lately. But I don't play it like a lot, like not compared to other people or compared to myself in past life. I've been playing it here and there just because it's really nostalgic and comfy. But I was playing it enough that my wrist was like, hey, we need some help. Please support us. So I got my old lewd mouse pad out. I need to clean it off though. It's a little... it's old. It's looking a little gross. I'm still considering making my own because I think it would be really fun. Should I have said hi to that guy? I don't remember how. That horse probably died of embarrassment. I would. Did you see that guy's mud chops? Catch me dead wearing those. You gotta jump over the tracks. Oh no! He didn't jump! Oh, go back. We're doing this right. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, okay. That's good enough.
Yep.
So much for my sick flip.
Yep.
This horse kind of sucks. Do I need to do anything at the train station? Like, do I need to like check in or check my mail or something? I think I was here once before, wasn't I? Didn't I like kill a guy? Or I like hit a guy until he paid me money? It sounds like something Arthur Morgan would do. He a bad man. He does bad things. That's why we love him so much, though. I can fix him. I can fix him. Right? Could go out hunting while we're out here, I suppose. The group would probably appreciate it if I brought some meat back. Right? They're always like, oh, we're hungry. We need food. How do I sneak? Nope. Would you guys still watch me if I played the whole game? Like, directly head on like that? I would. That would hurt my eyes. How do I... Okay. That one? don't know how close I need to get. I one-shot it. Oh my god, am I good? Oh, nope, nope, nope. He ran off. Never mind. I counted my deer before they were deceased. I didn't like that. Where's the one that I shot? Oh, I was in your top 5 Twitch recap? Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's so awesome. Thank you. I'm so sorry. That spot could have been dedicated to somebody who is actually funny. But I appreciate that it included me. Did I get him? Did I get him? This one's for you, Eldaver. I got you a deer for Christmas. Okay, well let's take it back, I guess. Oh, it said compendium update. I thought it said cranium updated, and I was like, is that just what we call learning things? My cranium updated. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the web. You're a little spiderling now. Do you like deer? Do you like fresh venison? Oh my gosh, I'm very laggy right now. I'm sorry, guys. This game lags me out real bad. I could turn the graphics down to fix it, but I don't want to rob you guys of... I mean, look how beautiful that is. Look, where else are you going to find smoke signals that clear? I can't rob you guys of that. It's too beautiful. Is it murder? Is it murder if you're gonna eat it? No, really, is that considered murder? How do I... Okay.
That should do this, girl.
Can horses really just carry a deer on their back like this?
Girl.
It seems... I mean, I guess it can carry a human.
Yeah.
How much does a deer normally weigh? It sounded like the start to a riddle, but it's not. I'm just genuinely curious. And if I tab out, I will break my game. Again. You do eat deer? I've only had deer like once. I had a friend who made deer burgers, and I remember that they were really good. Was that like a one-time incident, or is it normally really good? Because I was surprised. I'm from the city, so we don't really have deer around here much. I don't think this is where I was heading. I was trying to get back to my camp. Where do I live? Is this where I live? I guess that's where I live. Well, going on a journey. Oh no, it didn't save my location. Yeah, because that's really close to Valentine, so that must be where I live. There we go. That's our waypoint. You had it deep fried? Okay, here's the thing though. That's hard to judge it, because pretty much everything is good deep fried. I've never had something deep fried and been like, this is bad. That's why people deep fry everything. You can get like a deep fried stick of butter. You can get like deep fried pickles. Your dad is a fan of the heart and the liver. Aren't those like really healthy to eat though? Well, maybe not the liver. I feel like the liver would probably be iffy because its whole purpose is to like detoxify. But doesn't it have like a really like a spongy consistency? I know liver is a delicacy in many places for many things. Your steak is very good. Oh, I bet. Oh, I love steak. I haven't had steak in a minute. Maybe I'll have steak for Christmas this year. I'll spoil myself. It'll be my little Christmas gift to me. A big happy belly full of steak. The horse is agitated by a predator. If the predator gets too close, your horse will buck. What? What predator? I shouldn't stop if there's a predator nearby. Explain to me how I have not gotten murdered yet, with my first instinct to be, what? Danger? Where? Oh, heavens. Not in my neighborhood. Deep Fried Butter would be a great band name. I saw something on Threads today that reminded me of a great band name. What was it? Oh, somebody was talking about a news story and they referred to things as having an orgy of evidence. And I was like, orgy of evidence sounds like a great metal name. If I heard somebody say that, if someone had that on a shirt, I would wear that everywhere. Oh, hey, whoa. Horsey, horsey. What's wrong? How do I soothe my horse? We'll just go slow, bud, okay? No need to go fast. No need to run. Kind of like a pate if done right. Pate is like it's like really squishy, right? Not like almost like a flan consistency, I think. I don't know if I've ever had a pate. Reminds me of pad thai though, and I do love pad thai. Deep Fried Butter is called the Heartstopper. Huh, I wonder why they gave it such a specific nickname. I wonder why. I was watching a video recently about making butter. I was like, that looks pretty easy. I could do that. I went on like a little bit of a homesteading kick while I was gone, and I kept watching videos about canning and pickling and bread making, obviously. And making butter was on there too. I got out my calculator and started like doing the mathematics of like how much money could I save if I made my own butter. The ratio was pretty good for bread though. I'm able to make a loaf of bread for like $1, I think? A little less. Let me identify myself.
It's me, Arthur. Well, look who it is.
Isn't John the guy whose life we saved? He like ran off. He ran away from his missus because he's kind of a dumbass. And then he like almost died and we brought him back and he was like, now I gotta go back to her. And I was like, really? You wanted to die out here alone in the snow rather than go and see your beautiful, devoted woman friend who is very concerned about you? Can't turn that hoe into a housewife. You don't act right. I'm trying to go real slow so my horse doesn't like kick it. He seems real tired. Okay, how do I do this?
Hey there. What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're reading.
Oh yeah, Lenny was the one we went out on a bender with, right? I should check in on him. Where is... I think that over there is the food cart? Right? That's my bed. It don't look like much, and that's because it's not.
I'm so glad.
Like a spreadable meat. Okay. Kind of like, I'm pretty sure that's what my cat food is called, like the type. I don't buy the shreds, I buy the little pate. And every time I open it for my cats, I think, how far into the apocalypse would I need to be before I'm willing to eat this?
I suggested we roasted you alive, but Mr. Pearson was keener on chopping you up and turning you into stew.
What? Heavens, what are you talking about over there?
For even one moment.
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, hi.
You okay?
Let's rest by the fire. This guy clearly wants to talk to us. I like your hat, man.
Keeping out of trouble there?
Of course I am.
I can antagonize
I
him?
tell you to do some work, but you'd only mess it up.
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Kick him. Okay, I can cook? I can cook and craft? I can finally live my dreams of being able to make things. Plain venison. What all can I make? Ooh. I'm intaking none of this information. Ooh, that seems like it's probably a good thing to make. I'm gonna need it. Actually, my health is pretty low. I should probably make another one and use it. Does holding down my spacebar make it go faster? Oh, I didn't like that. That seemed like a bad thing. Is that how much deer weigh? Yeah, I'm not surprised. That does sound about right. My health still looks like it's low. Why that? Why? How is he carrying so much stuff in his tiny little purse? What is this guy doing? Did you just fart on me, sir? Get out of here. Rude. Get out of here. Go take your stinky butt somewhere else. What are you doing? Get out of here. He's like that awkward coworker that just paces around pretending to look busy, and you're like, I know you're not up to shit. That's me. That's my role in at my career field. I just walk around with a cup of coffee and go, mm-hmm. Reports, am I right?
Yes, Arthur?
Lenny,
Hey, Arthur.
that knife's sharp enough, ain't it?
Depends. Why? You feel lucky?
Do you?
Oh, before me, at
Did
least
I choose
6
this beard?
generations were born in chains. And for the last 3 years, I've been running from every lawman and bounty hunter west of the Lanahassee River.
Get him,
Yeah,
Lenny.
I feel lucky. I'm the living embodiment of luck.
That is one way of seeing things.
But I'm also skilled. And in this game, you got to have luck and skill.
Lenny, don't
That's
take your
stupidity.
fingers.
The Outlaw's Trinity. Luck, skill, and just a dose of stupidity.
That
Come on.
is- yeah,
you
that
ain't
seems
too
about right.
old and too slow just yet.
After you.
As you
Okay,
will.
you guys want to watch me lose a
No.
finger?
We should head back up that mountain sometime and make Jenny a proper grave. Something nice.
You liked her, didn't you, kid?
Well, sure. I mean, yeah, I liked her. Don't worry. I already sent a wire to the doctor for you. Ah,
Oh
damn it to hell.
my god. Is this how I'm supposed to play? Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Okay. W.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, I think we're winning. Why do we need 2 knives for this? Can't we just pass it back and forth? I didn't realize that this was a real game that people played. Did I? Oh, I lost. We gotta play again. I'm going until I don't have any fingers left.
Oh,
Okay, so it's just W and then one single letter?
ah, shit. Let's see what you got.
What a fascinating mechanic. I hate it. Okay, I got this.
Damn it. Oh, oh.
Nice and easy.
Round 2. Arthur must win to stay in the game. I'm so quick to come back.
Careful.
Thank you. Sass runs in my blood. The doctors tried to get it out of there,
You're
but
up.
they said it's incurable.
Okay.
I've learned to live with it. And soon you will too.
Oh. You're real lucky or real good.
Buying is 10 cents. Do we want to play again? Should we play again? Hey, Dave, I'm proud of you for taking care of dishes. I know you're probably not actually here to hear this anymore, but I'm proud of you. And thank you for the lurk. Guys, if you have dishes or laundry that needs to get done, now is your chance. Now's your reminder. Your webmother has decreed it. Go go check your stuff. I need to move my laundry over. I keep forgetting. Why do we play this game? It seems detrimental to our faculties
Your turn.
and our most
Let me see.
valuable tools, which is our hands.
Oh.
This is the Wild West, after all. How does he keep beating me? He keeps stabbing his hand. That seems like I shouldn't have won. I do my dishes in the clothes washing machine.
This has to be hurt.
I mean, if that works for you. If it works. It's not dumb if it works. Our washer was leaking last week. Oh, that was a D.
Ah. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, is he winning because he's going faster than I am? And we found out it was a giant clog in our water line, I guess. They were able to fix it pretty quickly, but our kitchen got real flooded there for a minute. I shouldn't say flooded. It was just leaking out of places that it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
I won 20 cents. Worth it. I'm out. Quit while you're
I
ahead.
better go. Good game.
Bye.
Quit while I still have the digits. 120 whole cents, though. Was it worth it? At the end of the day, was it worth it?
Arthur Morgan.
What is this guy's name? Chuck, Buck, Dutch. Dutch, that's his name. God, he's such a Dutch.
You know, you could get out there too, Dutch.
When are you going to remove that chip from your shoulder?
Good day so far. Glad to hear it.
What, what was that look for? You sassy ass old man.
Oh, sorry, Dutch.
You're a human carbuncle. Get out of my way. I'll put stuff in the pot, but this ain't for you, Dutch. Noticed your new vest there. How much does that cost you, huh? Huh?
Sorry there.
How much of that came out of the camp funds, eh? You know what? No, I'm gonna check the ledger. Probably didn't put anything in there, but oh, you can greet Uncle.
Uncle.
Whose uncle is he?
Okay.
Okay, let's look over this ledger. Let's go audit what Dutch has been spending my hard-earned money on. Okay, let's see. Susan donated a bat wing, which was worth 15 cents. I don't know who's buying that in this economy, but good for them. Ooh, Karen brought in a gold tooth. Don't want to know how she got her hands on that. Tilly brought beets. I brought in cash and upgraded my wagon. Of course I did. What's the next page got? Ooh, provisions. Is there any of this stuff that I can afford? Tonics and premium liquors. A restock. Do I need a restock? How do I know when I need a restock? Dutch wants something comfier. Get fucked. Let's have some fun. Fire bottles, high velocity repeater ammo? Sure. Why not? Why not? If we can afford it, let's have some fun. I don't know what to do with it. It's probably going to get me killed. But it'll be worth it. And we still have 87 cents left. That's like... It's like 4 games of finger stab. Or whatever we call that game. What's it called? Finger chicken? That's the opposite of chicken fingers, by the way. There's your reminder to drink your water, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay. Who are you? I've met you, right?
Hey, so that
Taylor.
feller who was hassling you and Valentine. Okay, sure.
Is that where you got the gold tooth, Tilly?
Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Yes. See you later.
I'm not following you. I'm just going to the same spot that you're going to. Okay, but that does look like a really nice rock to sit on. You guys ever been camping and you find a rock like this and you're like, this is my spot for the rest of the weekend? Food just hits different when you're sitting out in nature on a rock. Ooh, free banjo! Can I play it? Oh no, but I can walk through it. Somebody call Ripley's. Wouldn't you agree that food just hits different when you're sitting on a nice rock? Ooh. Oh, no, let's not take that off. Ew. I like the facial hair. I think we're gonna keep it. Nah. Oh, I'm not gonna change him. He's fine just the way he is. What time is it?
Evening.
You did good in town, finding out about that train.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun for you. You didn't have to go rob a train. People died. Not me, but, you know, other people that we probably cared about.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me.
Can you
I've
guys
been in
hear it
Valentine
okay?
for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story.
And this is a
not an
long note,
interesting
lady.
One. but I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town.
I think they
And I
prefer
heard
women.
tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Mine? Are you my woman? Guys, what do you think? Do we have time for bitches? I think she has nice handwriting. It's a little weird to call somebody yours in a letter if you haven't spoken to them in years. I would advise against that if you guys are writing people a letter. You know, don't do that. We could go see this lady. I don't know who she is. We'll put it away for right now.
Mr. Morgan, can I? Are you okay?
Yes. I was miles away, I'm afraid.
So it seems. Anyway, it's that fellow Downs.
The, do-gooder?
Exactly. We lent him quite a sum. It seems like he has little intention of repaying us. He was quite ridiculous when I went to see him.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
You've not been to see him yet, I take it?
I'm sorry, Harris Johnson. I had a lot on. I'll go give him a...
I was busy stabbing
Not
fingers.
so gentle. I don't like his kind. Superior.
Nothing
As
wrong
you
with
wish.
stirring the pot. Oh, of that lady? Or was she trying to stir our pot? That sounds like a euphemism. I don't think it is, but it sounds like one. Right. How do I go to sleep? Can I not sleep while the sun is still up? How do I know what time it is? Gained a little weight. Looks good on you. Damn. Keep walking away. I wish women still wore their hair like that. Every now and then I wear my hair like that, and I feel like an old-timey prairie lady, and I love it. What else we got going on in here? Wait, is that somebody's undies? You just leave those on the ground? Fucking disgusting. Where's Lenny sitting over there all alone? What's Dutch up to?
Oh, hey, Dutch.
Is this weird? Should I not be? Listen, they don't have doors.
I can barely eat this.
Privacy's not really a thing here. She caught me. You know what? No, I gotta confront it head on. It's just gonna be awkward if I don't. What you got there, Dutch? Gruel, huh?
Hello, Mr. Strauss.
That's the deer I caught. You're welcome for your dinner. This should be the rest of the stream. Just Dutch eating soup. What do you think he's thinking about? Oh, it looked like he sniffed that one. Huh? Oh. Hi. Did you just shove me?
I couldn't be in finer fettle.
I'll kill you, old man. Not yet. It's not the right time. But we'll get him. Why will it still not let me go to bed? I I just want to sleep. When I was sick last week with the flu, I slept for 14 hours straight. I'm like, listen, I'm really good at sleeping. It's not unusual for me to sleep for very long periods of time, but even that was a lot. Listen, he's not just like some elderly man. Okay, this is Dutch. He raised me. He's like a father to me. He apparently taught me how to read, and not very well. He's also kind of an asshole. He has dicked over everybody in this camp. He acts superior to all— I'm saying all of this to his face, by the way. You, good sir, are a con man and a scam artist and just a no good degenerate all around. You dress real sharp and your mind's a little sharp, but so are my words to you, good sir. I said good day. I want to go to sleep. I don't go to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep insulting him. He's not a good dude. I mean, none of us are good dudes, but like, he's the leader of the not good dudes. And he's not good to us. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw him hit a woman. He's definitely hit men. And, I don't know. Also, listen, he's always coming over here bitching that we need to bring in more money to the camp, and then he's like, I need to spend $200 because I want a nicer tent. You already have the best tent here, and we're the ones earning the money, and what? Yeah, I'm filled with sass today, especially for that man. Look at this. Lenny doesn't even have a full tent. He's just got a sheet. How you doing, Lenny?
Room here if you want. Office.
Look, he doesn't even have any room, and he's still offering it up anyways. What a nice dude. This is why we kick it with Lenny.
Hey there, Uncle.
So, what do you guys think about? There's a chair right there. Why is nobody sitting in it? This feels so comfy, though. I miss the woods. Okay, well, I guess we'll walk back over to our bed and see if we can sleep. Is there a way to tell what time it is in game? I feel like I've seen it before. Help. Help me. Let's see when a mission is available for you to start. You'll see a mission blip on your map and radar. Okay, outfits. Photo mode. Capture your journey with photo mode. Edit and wow! We got pictures? Sleeping at your camp or bedroom will restore your health and save your game. You can sleep at the gang's current camp or hideout, set up an individual camp in the wilderness, or rent a hotel room. Oh! Take my 87 cents down to town. I think I just want to sleep here, though. This is apparently my bed. Ooh. I'm not reading that. I've already looked at this photo before. Oh god, her eyes are stabbing. Doesn't it say something on the other side? Beatrice Morgan. I'm gonna assume that's my mother? You know, I see the resemblance. They both have the crazy eyes. Ooh, fire bottle. that's ammunition. Oh, that's what I meant by restock. Okay, I get it now. I wasn't sure what the purpose of this tent was. Got any, like, flame arrows? That'd be kind of cool. I'm just gonna take one of everything. I know weight limit is a thing in this game, but... you know, why not? I bought all this, so I feel like I have a right to take it. Are you playing an accordion? What in the Victorian era is happening over here? Okay, you know what? That kind of slaps, though. You're doing not too bad of a job. Lenny, you digging this? God, I hope he plays Hot to Go. Dutch, you've been out here smoking for like 2 hours. Ooh, first bank robbery, newspaper scrap. 3 men sought. Belford has been a cashier. Oh. Major T.J. Belford has been a cashier at the banking house of Lee and Hoyt for a number of years, but nothing prepared him for what transpired last week. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. Thank you so much for the head pats. I love them so much. The giant hand comes down from heaven and stabs me in the eye from time to time. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. One of them, the eldest of the 3, was a fine talker and engaged me in conversation. Suddenly, the largest, a big, sullen young man, brandished a firearm and held it up to my face. "Throw up your hands," the third one said, who appeared to be the boss. The other 2 repeated the order and an oath to the leader said, "My fine patriotic friends and I are going to relieve you of your gold and introduce a few folks to the benefits of civilization." They came around the counter and grabbed some sacks, which contained 5,000 in gold. That's so much money. They demanded to know where the rest of the money was, and I pointed out the 3 sacks containing silver, but it was too bulky for them. This man just burned us in publication. This was printed text, and he called us little weaklings. They retreated, and one warned against running, one warned against sounding an alarm. "I was never so terrified in my life," Mr. Belford told a reporter. The robbers are reported to have lingered in town, and there are unproven claims that the men traveled in hovels and shanties, and even a home for orphans, and gave handfuls of the ill-gotten gains to the poor. How dare they! I can see why he kept this article. I'd keep it if I had done such a thing. Ooh, a zoo compendium. You guys ever see old books like this where their cover is almost like a fabric material? They creep me out. I don't know why. I still think they're really cool, and like I'll look through them anytime I'm at like an antique mall. But I would be damned if I ever let them in my house. These books are haunted. The badger. The skunk. I'm not reading this. I don't want to learn things. You have an old Bible like that? You know what? Now that you've reminded me, I also have an old Bible like that. I don't know where it came from. Someone just gave it to me, and it looks old as all hell. It's got like the creepy large drawings in it. It looks like it was hand scribed by some monks. But I'm afraid to throw it out. I think you go to hell if you do that. I don't know. I'm not gonna find out. I wanted to get some rest and like recuperate my health, but it's not letting me. So I guess I'll just leave. Yeah, I feel like old Bibles normally are heirlooms. They're like normally passed down. I'm pretty sure that my grandma gave me mine, but it was very much like a here, I don't want this, which did not give heirloom vibes. And I don't know what to do with it. You want mine? You can have it. Where did I put my horse? Did I actually tie it up, or did I? Oh, here she is. Hey. Oh, that's right, I named her Dapple. Let's give her some love. Can brush her. Come here, Dapple. Aren't you a dapple little lady? Oh, yeah, I love her so much.
Yeah, you're all right, girl. Easy, girl. Yeah, good girl.
This is how you properly show affection to women. You pat them
You're okay, girl.
gently but firmly and tell them that they are a good girl.
All right, girl.
If this is how a man talk to me, swoon instantly. See, I feel like that line doesn't work. This has been passed down through the lines. Like, yeah, so is generational trauma, but that doesn't mean I'm keeping it. Gotta give me a better reason. You know, like, at least come up with a good lore reason to be like, this Bible has sustained our family and protected us from decades-old vampires for millennia. Fuck yeah, sign me up. That sounds great. It depends on the treats. If it's hot Cheetos, absolutely. Absolutely. How do I... Can I, like... you know what? Dapple, I trust you. Just don't run off, okay? Dutch closed his tent. What's going on in there? What the Dutch doing? I think I gotta take a step back. Not super into hot Cheetos? That's okay. It's alright to be wrong sometimes. They're not for everybody. But they are for me. Oh no, he caught me. See, I'm not a fan of the jalapeno Cheetos. Jalapeno, and then there's also like the, what was it, lime? Like hot Cheetos and lime, and I'm not a fan of that one either. I can't do Takis. They're too hard on my teeth. I don't like their consistency. The flavor's really good, but if it was like, if it was in a different form, like if it was more like popcorny or something. But the strange little Taki rolls just infuriate me. Can I get in my bed yet? Please let me sleep. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to rest. I'm good. Is this John?
How you feel? Stronger for sure. Not strong enough to work.
Damn, Arthur. Man, you guys thought I was sassy. I'm not starting fights like this.
All right.
Have a seat and a swig, Arthur.
Okay. Was that an actual invite or just like...
drinking again and the sky's blue.
Just taking a break.
Damn. Arthur, this is why nobody likes your ass. So mean. Such a sassy boy. Maybe it'll let me just go rent a room? I don't know, it's not letting me sleep.
Okay, girl.
Am I gonna get like a debuff if I don't sleep at some point? I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go rough this guy up in the middle of the night. Why not? You've never had Takis? They're... I don't know how to describe them. They're not bad. Everybody I know really likes them, but I'm just not a huge fan. Ooh. Yeah, that would be nice. I feel like jalapeno is just kind of the default for everything. But like I want more variety than that. Subway just got ghost pepper bread. I have not personally tried it. Iskra tried it today and he really liked it. But that guy can eat like just a straight ghost pepper and be like, got anything hotter? It's unnatural, and I fear for his safety. He must be from the depths of hell to be able to endure such torture and enjoy it so much. Habanero and cucumber? What? I've never heard of that combination before. Does the cucumber like nullify the spice though? The capsaicin? Because I feel like yeah, I'm not really a fan of cucumber really ever. I think the only thing I've ever eaten with a cucumber that I enjoyed was like a cold cucumber sandwich, but that would be a really interesting combination. I do like pickles though. Those are technically cucumbers that have just been brined.
Okay there?
Guys, we had a friendly interaction and nobody died. Yeah, like temperature cool, but like flavor hot. Which would be a really interesting dichotomy of food. Sometimes you gotta shake it up like that though, you know? You gotta put two things that shouldn't go together, and then you're like, okay, that kind of slaps though. I still need to try those, was it egg chips that you guys are telling me about? Like the egg flavored potato chips? I've been thinking about that. I need to go back to the Asian market here soon and grab some. Ooh, habanero and mango. What's that stuff that everybody puts on mango? Is it tahine? Tahine sauce? Like powder? That's always a really interesting flavor. You gotta mix it up a little bit, you know? Should I leave my horse here? I'll put my horse out back. Salted egg yolk potato chips, yeah. Sounds really good. Oh yeah! I started crocheting again, you guys. This is really important. I just remembered. So I learned how to do this thing a really long time ago where you can take like old grocery bags, you know, those plastic ones that you use once and then you shove them like in your laundry room and you're like, oh, I'll use this sometime, and then you never do, like those ones. I learned how to like cut them into strips and tie them together in a certain way to make like yarn. It obviously doesn't feel like yarn. It feels like plastic. But you can crochet with it to make, like, you can make like more sustainable, reusable grocery bags that can actually like hold weight. Or you can make like bath mats, or I originally learned how to do it because you can, like, a lot of people in my area were crocheting them to make like sleeping mats to donate to local homeless shelters. And I've been getting creative with that and crocheting a whole bunch of stuff because it's really fun. I made like a thermos and a giant bag to put other plastic bags in, and right now I'm working on a bag for my deviled eggs. I always bring deviled eggs to all like family get-togethers, and I have these deviled egg containers that are a really unique shape, and they never fit comfortably in any of the bags, and the container always gets like jostled. And I was like, I just need to make a bag that fits this perfectly. And I was like, oh, I have my plarn, which is short for plastic yarn. And so I'm working on one right now. It'll probably take me a little while because I'm kind of slow. I don't pick it up very often. I usually pick it up while I'm watching something because I need to, like, I got the ADHD thing where it's like I can't do one activity, I have to do two. Deviled is the best form of egg. Absolutely. And Iskra makes the best deviled eggs I've ever had in my life. He made them for my family once, and now they won't stop asking for them. It's become a problem. I swear people are more excited about us bringing eggs than about us showing up to family events. And I'm like, guys, we're the ones who made them. You should be excited about us. You're related to this. You get an endless supply of deviled eggs. Yeah, deviled eggs are, oh my god, they're so amazing. I brought them to Thanksgiving and they were gone so fast. My aunt pulled me aside and she was like, make sure that you tell your husband I ate 7 of them. I said I would stop, but I just didn't. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll let him know. It was just the wholesome way in which she said it, as though it was some scandalous activity to eat 7 deviled eggs. I didn't have the heart to tell her, like, I'm glad that you used such self-restraint, because I brought like 70 eggs and all but 10 of them are gone. Anyways, yeah, I will, once I finish the bag that I'm working on, I'll post a picture either in the Discord or on Blue Sky or something. If you guys aren't on Blue Sky, I recommend moving over there instead of X. I've pretty much abandoned X entirely. I don't post there. I don't open it. I rarely open Blue Sky either these days. I kind of took a break from social media for about a month, and I highly recommend it. Sometimes you need to step away for a while. Things got a little too depressing. Things are still a little depressing, but now I'm not tuned into it. Okay, hold on. Retrieve the debt. Can I just break into this guy's house? Does it tell me specifically on the map where he is? Oh, he's over there. Hold on. Can I not bust in? You had to delete your ex? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get rid of it. Listen, boundaries and toxic relationships, you know? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, old man.
Mr. Thomas Downs? You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm...
We ain't a charity, Mr. Downs.
I'll take your corn.
Really?
Oh no! He's coming at me with a rake!
Threaten me, would you?
Oh, please, I have a family, sir, please.
I should have thought about that.
About your family.
I'm working. I'm working as hard as I can.
Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
You are a slippery little bastard. But I got you.
I mean, we know where he lives,
Please,
though.
Please, show some compassion. Please.
Okay, give me your horse.
Strauss told me you needed a beating. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
Your dad's caught you, mister. And it ain't letting go. Pay the money. If I'm here, there's a reason I'm here. Now, wouldn't paying up have been a little easier?
Do I just keep threatening
If
him?
you'd been good, this wouldn't be happening.
Can I just start taking his stuff?
This is not forgiveness of my debt. This is just a stay.
Sir, I'll beat you.
How's that dead looking now? You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back. What's not to understand?
Oh, no.
Where's our money?
Keep your juices
I
to
don't
yourself,
have
sir.
it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife or your
Oh.
family or something. We ain't your idea.
He's still got teeth.
Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Hey, I let him live, and I only kicked him once. Why didn't you just take his horse? That's gotta be worth something. Ooh, pretty mountains. What would put you guys in this kind of debt? Like, what's your weakness? Is it like Beanie Babies or like Taco Bell? I think for me it'd be pinball. Pinball would do it for me. Sell my soul. That's why I don't go play anymore. It's too much of a problem.
Yeah.
People always think addiction is like, you know, like gambling or drinking. Yeah, exactly. Ren Fair, dangerous place. Do not let me at it alone. I need to be supervised. I have friends who will go to Ren Fair and get drunk, and I'm like, how? How do you do that? How do you come back and still have anything left to your name? I still can't sleep. What is this curse? Where's Herr Strauss? You're next, old man. Got a different vest on. Wait. Is it? Yeah, it's a different vest. I thought I just turned it around and then I was like, no, that's not how vests work. Oof. Eldaver, same. That's why I quit. That's why I had to step back. I was like, I'm spending too much money on it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Ah. Speaking of magic, though, my friend asked our whole friend group what our favorite Magic the Gathering card is, right? And I had a suspicion that this was for a Christmas gift, so I didn't tell them. Because I was like, you're not getting me shit. How dare you? How dare you try and be sneaky? I later found out that it is for a Christmas gift, but he's not buying people Magic cards. He's making tiny little personal paintings for everybody of their favorite Magic card, which is the cutest thing ever. Oh my god. He showed me one of them. I'll see if he'll let me snap a photo of it and post it later on either like a Discord or on Blue Sky, probably somewhere where the rest of the group won't be able to see it. Because it is a thick ass goblin. He's got some cakes. It's so cute, and his work needs to be appreciated because I just think that is such a thoughtful, adorable little gift. I don't know why people got away from like handmade gifts. I think they're so fun, they're so personal, they mean so much more to me than just something that somebody buys at the store. Did it really sell out that fast? I know that it sold out fast, but I didn't think it was 20 minutes. I'm not surprised, though. I am surprised that they haven't done more anime crossovers. Because, like, let's be real, the Venn diagram of weebs and Magic fans is just a circle. And that's okay. We know who we are. They have done a few, like, alternate arts. I mean, I shouldn't say a few. They've done a lot of Japanese-style anime alternate arts. But I'm surprised they don't do more. They would be so popular. They would make so much money. The Doctor Who set was pretty lit. I bought one of their commander decks, and it had some broken cards in it. I don't normally buy pre-built decks. They're pretty expensive. I'm a penny player. I don't even buy packs anymore. I'll just buy individual cards if I really want them. Innistrad Remaster releases in January. Don't tell me that. I have not been keeping up with Magic news. I've been trying to stay so far away. It's a weakness. It's a weakness. I have binders and binders filled with cards. I have a thick ass binder for every single color, and those are just filled with the rares and up. And then I have one giant binder just for like artifacts. I have a binder for lands, like each color of land has its own binder. I have 2 closets filled with Magic cards. Like, I don't have a retirement, but I have Magic cards. That's my retirement right there. Should my house go up in flames, I'm ruined. That's it. There's no retiring for me. That's okay. I'm fine with it. But yeah, I have a lot of Magic cards. Maybe, you know what, next time we do a charity stream, maybe I will make it a goal where, like, I'll send you, like, a signed Magic card. Like, donate $20 and I'll sign a Magic card for you. You can pick the color, and I get to choose the card. You can be like, I want blue, and I'll send you a blue card that I really like. Would that be fun? Would you guys be interested in that? Is that worth it? I could probably do like a handwritten letter or a Magic card if that's like not your vibe. But I think I want to do another charity stream once I get back into the groove, you know, the routine of streaming regularly. I want to do it more often. The last one was really fun.
You okay, Pearson?
Who are you?
You okay, Abigail?
Settling in?
Good.
I like your coat. How do we keep our chickens from wandering off? See, there it goes.
You awake?
What?
I legitimately used to have a walk-in closet dedicated to sorting my cards. Yeah, they take up a lot of space. But you know what? It's such a fun hobby. I'm not into Magic the Gathering, but my oldest daughter is. I got her all of the Liliana Vest cards. Oh my god. Those are good cards. That's such a sweet gift, too. Okay. I love Magic cards. It's a really fun game. It's really fun to collect them. It's really fun to sort them. It's really fun to build decks. But the gifting element of them, like when you have a card and it's got sentimental value to you for whatever reason, it makes it even better. Because I have a few cards like that my friends have gotten me. And they make great gifts for people, by the way, because there's such a wide range of, like, cost to them. Like, there are certain cards that you can buy for literally pennies, and then there's other cards where you can drop, like, $70 on one card. So you really have, like, a whole scale to choose from there. But I've had friends who've just given me just piddly little cheap penny cards, and they meant the world to me, and I instantly put them in my deck, and I think of that friend every time I play them, and it's great. It's so great. I have my friend who's doing the little art pieces of Magic cards hasn't played yet, but we all talk about the game enough that they're like, okay, I think I need to learn, and I'm like, oh buddy, I'm just over here like that raccoon gif, just rubbing my hands together like, oh, you have no idea what you're about to get into. But I think I'm going to build a deck for them because I have so many extra cards. And it's not going to be great. It'll be a pretty simple, like, beginner deck. I thought that would be a good gift for somebody to be like, here's stuff that I already have, you know, because I can't afford to get people gifts this year. So I'm trying to do, like, thoughtful gifts or homemade gifts. And I don't know. Magic the Gathering is just such a great one for people. If you have Magic fans in your life, then yeah, absolutely. Like, find out what their favorite card is. You know, get a little frame. Nicol Bolas is such a piece of shit, and I love him so much. I like the art. I like the lore. I don't know a ton of it, but what little I've learned, I'm like, this fucking world is crazy. There's some crazy shit going on. It's a soap opera of wizards, which is the best kind of soap opera. The art is always amazing. I love the little flavor texts at the bottom. One of my favorite cards, it's just called Hot Soup, and it's just a goblin running like through the front lines of battle with a giant bowl of hot soup. And I built a whole deck around it. I have an entire deck that every single card is either a soup ingredient or cards that have words relating to like brewing or steeping or soup or ingredients. And it kicks ass. It's a great deck. But I just took one card that I loved and I was like, I'm going to make something themed about this. My decks aren't great. I couldn't go to competitions, but I have enough friends that like building bullshitty decks that I can play them and enjoy myself for a couple hours. Went through an arc where I would collect specifically Nissa Vital Force cards. I once bought out every copy in my county. That's insane. Yeah, absolutely post those photos. Why that one specific card? Elsbeth is great. Oh my god. Her story is so wonderful. Her character design is great. She's a fucking badass. I will say, I love that Magic has always been on the forefront of like just cool variety of characters, and they've never seemed like they've discriminated against like who takes the lead, you know? Like, I don't know, it never felt like they were trying to like virtue signal or anything with making strong female leads. Just they've had those forever, and I love it. The inclusiveness is great. One of my favorites is oh god, I'm trying to think of their name. They're the fucking like nightmare god. Their whole thing is that fear is the great unifier. Why can I not think of their name? They're non-binary and they are horrifying. Ashiok. That's their name. Ashiok. I have a lot of Ashiok cards. I play a lot of blue-black lately. Honestly, I just play a lot of black. Red-black, green-black, blue-black. I think blue-black and green-black are my favorite, though. I got two buddies who are super into it, so I just give them a concept and they build a deck. I'll play with them. You're such a good friend, though. That's what every Magic player wants. It's like, I just want to be able to like play with my friend, even if they don't win, like just the enjoyment of the fun of it. My partner really enjoys building decks. Even if he's not playing with them, he just really likes the construction and the art of building a deck. So we always build like we have so many decks just lying around, and we'll just hand them out to people if they come over and they want to play. We're like, pick a deck. What kind of stat? Like, how long of a game do you want to play? What kind of mechanics do you like? Are you a new player? Are you an experienced player? And we just let people play with them. Like, they're here for us to have fun. You know? That's the point of it. I hate it when people have, like, entertaining things that they don't share. Like, it's one thing if you have, like, collectibles and you're like, obviously don't touch my collectible Gundams. Okay? That's fine. I get that. But if you're collecting stuff like magic cards, if that's your thing, it's more fun when it's shared with people. Personal opinion. If you want to hoard them, hoard them. That's on you. Which one is Soul Sisters? Hold on. I love going to there's like a local bookstore near me that they don't specifically trade magic cards, they just trade like everything. But they have a little section of their building for magic cards that people have brought in, and it's great to just pick through there and find really crazy old shit. Oh, it was really chill. Very, very nice, but I have to go. Have a really great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate having you here. Sweet dreams. If you're going to bed. If not, just sweet day. Sweet day to you. Have a good one. I never know what to say when I'm trying to say goodbye to people. I'm so awkward. We got a new guy at work probably like 2 months ago. I greeted him. I gave him a brief rundown of what my role is, what I can help with, told him, like, you ever need anything, come let me know. And then I haven't spoken to him again at all. I walk past him at least 6 times a day. Never say anything. Ever. Until the other day, I had mentioned to somebody that I was feeling sick, and I was like walking out the door, and I guess he was like right in front of me, and he just starkly turned around and was like, "So you're sick, huh?" And I was like, "Huh, yeah, I'm going home." He's like, "Yeah, me too." And I was like, "Okay, feel better, bye." It was so awkward. It was so awkward. I felt bad, and I really want to like explain to him that I'm like, it's not you. It's not that I don't want to be friendly to you. I just have NPC energy. Like, if I'm at work, I'm in my own little world. I'm already disassociating. I am over here thinking about My Little Pony, and anything that you say to me is gonna just completely derail whatever train of thought I'm on. So I don't initiate conversations. I will gladly partake in conversations. I just don't start them. So this guy probably thinks I hate him. He's really nice though. So I'm gonna try better. I'm gonna try more. I'll be better. I can do it. Okay. How's it doing? Sorry, I keep pausing the game to go on tangents. I just have so much to tell you guys. Whoa. Was that your whole ass cheek hanging out? Hold on. That's some man's butt right there. But what's going on with your trousers here? You got streaks, but on the outside. Oh, I can zoom? Oh. Yeah, okay, man. Look at that ass texture. Is that milk? Love milk. Look at her brooch. That's so cute. God, people don't wear brooches enough. That thing's definitely haunted, though. Can you imagine if there was a jewelry store, or even just like a emporium of just cursed objects? I'm not talking about in a fantasy setting. I'm talking about in real life. What if you could go downtown and there was just a store and there was just like a weird old lady in it and she just sold you cursed things? Like, yeah, here's a hand mirror that's got a ghost trapped in it. I don't think I'd buy anything, but I would go there to hang out. It's relatable though. One of my coworkers once thought I hated them because I like to answer, yes, it is morning whenever somebody tells me good morning. I also think that's funny. I'm also a big fan of people are like, hey, how's your day going? And I just go, well, I'm here. And they go, ha, yeah. And then, you know, I leave. It was an episode of Rick and Morty. That was the devil. The devil had a... Yeah, he was just selling like cursed, like real cursed items, like stuff that would fuck up your life. Some real Twilight Zone shit. And Rick was like, ah, I removed the curse. But they were things that like had a good element too. I don't remember what it was, but everything had like an upside and a downside. I'm talking about just cursed objects. Like, here's a comb that has a wraith in it. Enjoy. No upside to it other than you got a pretty comb. I've had too much alcohol. I think I'm actually probably going to wrap up here, because it's been 2 hours, which is much longer than I had expected to stream. And I want to go cuddle up and play some Stardew Valley before I go to sleep. So let's see who else is live. Do you guys have anybody that you would recommend that we raid? I don't know who all is online right now. I've been gone a minute. I don't want to just bombard somebody. I may do, but I don't. Let's see. Do you guys want to keep watching somebody playing this? Do we want to watch somebody else? What are you guys in the mood for? I don't have anybody that I really know super well that's online right now. I don't think. At least nobody's showing up on my screen. I mean, we could just call it, but I don't know. I feel like it's rude to bounce without sending on the love somewhere. Era brought everybody over here. We gotta pass it on. Yeah, everybody on my follow list has like... If people have like too many live viewers, I never want to raid because I just feel like I'm insulting them by being like, yes, you already have 500 people here. Let me add 7 more weirdos. Also, I really like to just find like smaller streams. It's mostly just because like you guys are really amazing and you guys are really wonderful chatters and you guys bring life to literally every stream that you guys are in. And I know when I first started out and I had like 1 person in my stream, like when people would come in and chat, it made like a huge difference and it perked up my energy and it kept the vibe going, you know? You guys are the vibe. You are the moment. We gotta pass you along. Let's see if we can find somebody new. You guys want more Red Dead? Want someone who's maybe good at this game? Oh, Needy is online right now. Could raid them. What's the top game right now? What are people playing? Ooh, a lot of people still playing World of Warcraft. I've been thinking about streaming it, but I never have fun watching World of Warcraft streams. Like, it's super fun to play, but I personally have not found it super entertaining to watch, so I haven't streamed it. But if you guys are interested in watching me just running around farming gold and stuff and fishing, let me know. Your Raft. Oh, Raft is so good. You know what? Let's find somebody playing Raft. Love Raft. Raft is such a cozy game. Even though it's got like kind of such a dark storyline. It's just so cozy. Oh my gosh, there aren't a lot of people streaming it anymore. What? Okay, hold on. Hold on here. Let me turn my sound down. I always like to open the stream and check everybody out. Right? I gotta make sure that they match our right level of weird. Let's see. Ooh. Who this? Who's this? I'm surprised that there are not more people streaming Raft. This game is so good. Should I play it again? You guys want me to play it on stream sometime? I like to build really stupid looking rafts. What is this ad that I'm getting? I'm getting an ad for a 3D candy pen? Has anyone got this? Why is this targeted at me? It's really cute. Is this because I was talking about bread? She's like 3D printing candy on a cupcake. Okay, I think I found somebody that we're gonna raid. I have never talked to them before. They seem really cute. I love their voice. I love their little PNG tuber, but don't freak them out, okay? Don't be weird, you guys. You know the rules. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna be nice, you're gonna be kind, you're gonna be supportive. It looks like they are streaming with some other people. So don't be upset if they don't respond right away. They're usually in their own little vibe. Sometimes it takes a while to read chat. Don't take it personally if they don't respond right away. But be nice to them. Let them know they're adorable. And wish them a happy holidays. Okay? Gosh, what else? Let's see. I don't know when I'm going to stream again. I'll try next week. I am busy next Tuesday, so I won't be available then. I've kind of just been playing it by ear. I've had some health issues recently, so it's been a little hard to plan like when I can stream. But as always, I will always let you guys know on Discord. I will always post about it on Blue Sky. And if you don't have either of those, please make sure that you just have your notifications turned on here. You don't have to turn on notifications for everybody. If you're getting spammed, you can just choose the few really annoying VTubers like me that you want to hear from. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me. Thank you for making my evening a lot better. It was really nice to spend time with you guys. I've missed you. I love you all, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. If for whatever reason I'm not back before the holidays, please have a really fun, festive time. Spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your pets, spend time with yourself. And just remember that I think you're amazing, and I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys later.